Alright, so it's now, I guess, 2 o'clock, something like that in the afternoon. Continuing the cleaning process. This will be day 5. Today I'm going to try to do the midship, and then maybe start sanding. We'll see. Okay, see you in a minute. Hey, everybody. This will be completion of day 5. And, I finished cleaning the boat. The interior, that is. It doesn't look, like I said, like we've been saying. Doesn't look perfect. There's some spots that came out better than others. Still looks kind of nasty, but the good thing is the mold and the grime layer is off. And everything just looks a little nicer. So, have a look around. We already had the V-berth done. You remember that. And then I had started on the ceiling here. So I got the pop top. It's up right now, being held up by a plastic jar of zip ties and a bucket. But anyway, I did the underside of the hatch and the whole pop top area. I did this whole side and underneath and such. Did in there. Did this whole bench. Did all the floor. And, well, as you can tell, I'm in my pajamas because, ta-da, I put in the table board here, dropped it down, and put some, put this board in as well. This board in right here. And I made myself a little bed. This is the, it's nice because this fits me. This would be the, this is a berth here, and it fits me nicely. I'd prefer to sleep in the V-berth once that's complete, but I want to see what that's like. But this right here is nice and wide and nice and comfy. Plenty of length and space, and I'd have to give this one a try sometime. Right now I just got all my extra cleaning supplies and some stuff back there, some sanders and whatnot. But yeah, it's all done. It's all clean. I gave it all the once over. Pulled out some more hardware here and there. You see the wires dangling. That's got to be rectified. But yeah, I'm gonna go put this in tomorrow. I like having the panels here. I like having this big thing here. I cleaned under there. It doesn't look great because a lot of still water's been in there, but there was a lot of green mold and that's gone now, which is all good. This filled back up with water as it usually does, but like I said, not a lot, just as much as it was yesterday. So I mopped that out, and that little thing, remember we said that had a little bit of water in it, and that's also a thing. Another thing to note, on either side of the V-berth, down in these edge corners here, there was a little bit of water kind of running almost the whole length. I don't know where that came from, but it was gone. I guess it was evaporated by late afternoon, so not a big concern there. As you can see, I got my work cut out for me for tomorrow. Lots of little holes here to take care of. I'm going to start taping those off and putting some tape around it, then sanding it, and then putting the putty on. But George is going to help me put the putty on. So tomorrow I'm just going to tape it off and start sanding them. Good news. Spent some money today on some fiberglass mesh, some resin and hardener and all that good stuff. some rollers and things of that nature. That's all that goody. So yeah, so we can, start that project. The first thing we're going to do, of course, is the cockpit floor is in desperate need of being done. And we're thinking of running some, anti-slipping kind of stuff there. But I'll talk to you more about that once we get a plan going. But yeah, it came to like $92, $95 or something like that. I guess that's a minor setback, but not really, considering that the boats costed me, $10 for, sponges and vinegar so far. So I guess that means so far it's been a $100 project out of my money at least. So that's pretty good, with no down payment for the boat itself. I'd have to say I'm doing all right. But anyway, this is going to be the first night I spend on it. I'm glad, because it's a really pretty night. There's a nice little gentle cool breeze coming in, and it's pretty clear out there. And yeah, you saw I had the pop top up and everything. I still got my tarp on the back, just in case it rains during the night or something, and the tarp's up there. I just need to pull it forward and put that one bungee on, and it'll be solid. But I don't think I'm gonna need it. I should actually check the forecast for tomorrow morning, just to be sure, but I don't think anything's going to happen. Yeah, my forward hatch is open and everything. But yeah, the cleaning is done. Gave it a good once-over, and I'm pretty proud of it. Just took some doing. Took a break today. Just kind of had to, and then got back to it and finished it up. It's about 1 o'clock right now. No, it's only 12:23 actually. So that's pretty good. This wiring is okay. Just let me show you this, right. This wiring is just god awful. It's terrible. Most of it's not even necessary. You can tell they tried to stick it up kind of in, there's a little space up in there. See, I can put my hand up in there. They tried to glue it and screw it, and it just all looked terrible. It's all held up in there haphazardly. What I'm going to do, eventually I want to make, looks kind of like there was, like a big piece of, or like a piece of wood here, and there was probably some, a little guardrail, and this was probably like a little storage area. What I'm going to do is just put secure the line just back in this corner. If you can see it, that's not a big deal. There's not much electricity going to be running through this boat anyway. So I'm not even worried about that. If you can see it, that's not a big deal to me. It's just the way it was put in. You can tell here's some, this is like a big glob of glue. They tried to hold it in there, and when I was cleaning it, I didn't even pull it out. I just kind of bumped it with a sponge, and it all came out. And I'm like, I'm not going to that much trouble and putting that much glue and having it just barely fit in there properly just to try to get it out of the way. What I think I'd like to do is take this and run it, maybe wrap it around here, then go across and come up, and then go back, or something of that nature. But anyway, so 5 days of cleaning, got it done. So that's pretty good. And then we can start the real work, the real restoration tomorrow. This has just been a pre-wash, I suppose. The real restoration will come tomorrow. So yeah, got it done. Got the cleaning done, and we're all good. So day 5, cleaning done. Alright, see you tomorrow.